Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And it's Gravenberch. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is masterful defending. Well, they could break here. De Bruyne powering forward here. He can run onto that. Shot could be on. Takes a shot! So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Fermin. Now it's Pedri, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Knocks it into space. He's onside. Ball driven towards the far post. Tries to get it clear. Haaland. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Ndika cuts out the pass. Timber. Now Udogie. Van Dijk. And Araujo. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Good running, strong and purposeful. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Pedri. And here's Osimhen. Now it's Haaland. It's played through for him. And he gets rid in a hurry. Gravenberch could move up a gear here. Rafinha. And it's Grimaldo. Rafinha. Çalhanoğlu.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. And it's Grimaldo. Ambitious ball here. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gravenberch. Now that's well seen too. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Güler. Shot at goal! Grimaldo attempts a clearance. Gravenberch.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Dijk. And here's Osimhen. 5 minutes till the break. And it's Timber. It's an early cross. And a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pedri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. De Bruyne, and he's in on goal. Oh, shooting chance! He's scored! With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed...
There's the whistle for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Vietnam are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. There's the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Osimhen. Goulet. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gravenberg. No way through there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to...
And he's had a hit! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Timber picks it up now. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's good play. Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Timber. Cross it goes. Osimhen is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
He's through here. Osimhen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment.
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
And we have our very first corner.
Berlin. Number 4, Rafinha. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field, number 17, Judas.
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Timber. For Çalhanoğlu. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. Nicely shaped ball. And it's made its way to him. Pedri gathers from the goal kick. Grimaldo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goulet. Haaland. Good pressure, determined, intense.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Pedri. Gravenberg. Adam Zubimendi. Now it's Osimhen. It's a searching pass. Osimhen engages and forces him off the ball. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And he was quick to react. Oh, it's come loose. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dani Olmo. Zubimendi. Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. And there's his chance to lead the counter. No, that's been intercepted. He's chosen to go back. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pedri. And it's Olmo. Now this could be a... Mbappe! Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Yildiz gets a good foot in there. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Lovely feet. Yildiz. And that will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello attendees.
De Bruyne picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
In a yellow t-shirt, kindly
Any
make his
reflections
way
on what
to the
you've seen, Jim?
information centre.
Vietnam definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Strong running down that left flank. And he cuts out the supply. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Haaland. Can he get it through? And he's managed to get free. And De Bruyne! Oh, there's a probing ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel. And he's brilliant, if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated. But if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Fermin, he has found the way through. Oh, that's neat. Cucurella gets into a good position. And he welcomes it in. Çalhanoğlu. And now the breakaway. Rafinha. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. The other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Lopez. Well, played right into his path. Takes a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Haaland. Rafinha.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cucurella picks it up out wide. That's the throw.
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Güler looking to play him in. Now it's Haaland.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely weighted ball. All perfectly measured. Haaland! So what can they make of this? Gravenberg. Cucurella. And here's Haaland. Played out wide. Looking for the run. Oh, important interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Haaland. Out to the right. Cucurella. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Haaland. There's no flag. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Lopez. And the pass is intercepted. Great fish. Haaland! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement. Vietnam certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half. Just a...
Oh, what has happened here? He won't be happy with that one. Aims beyond the defence. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Haaland. Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. Ndika. And it's Çalhanoğlu. And here's Osimhen.
Added time.
Haaland! Pedri. Rafinha. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
There's the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Rafinha. Pedri. And they can counter here. Now Timber. De Bruyne. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Goulet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Arda Güler. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from...
And the finish! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Now it's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That'll be a throw. Van Dijk. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down there.
Now it's Pedri. Fermin. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Oh, easy pickings there. Timber. Knocks it into space. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes down, but nothing given. Borussia Dortmund can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's found the... Can he finish?
I'll tell you...
Vermin! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. They've played it short. Timber's cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. Güler. And it's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 16, Vermin. Number 4,
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Number 13, Erling
Mbappe.
Coming on the field. Number
That's a
39.
cute ball. Byrne kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Yudis.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pedri. Can they find an extra gear here? Pedri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now this could be... Mbappe! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And again they hit the front. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund go into the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Bellingham. Indica.
They're avoiding the blatantly
added
obvious by
minutes
not
has
getting
been
the ball
indicated.
into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And it's Bellingham. Güler has it in a wide position. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he stop it going out? 4 added minutes on the board. Timber. That's that, the end. Vietnam can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, they say that there's been a bit of a renaissance, Peter, at the number 10 position, and this guy, Calhanoglu, is one of the players who has really shone in recent times. He's not the quickest, but both his delivery and his distribution are consistently excellent, and once he starts finding spaces about 5 to 10 yards outside the box, he can be a real handful for any opposition.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Timber picks it up out wide. Calhanoglu does really well to win the ball there. Calhanoglu with the clearance. Grimaldo. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. And here's Rafinha. Great chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Vietnam are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Can he spark a counter here? First quarter of an hour gone. De Bruyne. Rice.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Timber. Drilled in. Can he finish? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. It's run loose here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Araujo. Udogi. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Rafinha. And here's Haaland. He's having a go. That's got him rattled. Could move up a gear here. Probing pass. That's been slipped through. De Bruyne has it in a wide, but terrific header. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Forwards and with intent. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he get it through? Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Lopez. Played out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. In once more. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. That's good running with the ball. Now it's Osimhen. Driving on and making good progress. Osimhen looking for options for... And the shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Tries a measured ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Tries to pass it through. Nicked it back promptly. Fermin. Ndika gets over and intercepts. And it's Lopez. De Bruyne. Now it's Osimhen. Timber promptly onto that, and that is that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
There will be one
Zubimendi.
added time.
Grimaldo. And it's Grimaldo. Lopez. Fermin! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Just a quick announcement, and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Calhanoglu, Ødegaard. Vietnam do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. And here's Ødegaard. Now it's Osimhen. Ødegaard. The referee's awarded a free kick. Borussia Dortmund trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it.
Can he finish? Sticks it away! And this is getting better and better. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Osimhen. That's really well cleared. Out for a throw. De Bruyne being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that has been cleared. And here's Osimhen.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Ødegaard. Calhanoglu. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Chalhanoglu. Vietnam finding their passes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Van Dijk. Shot could be on. Now it's Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Timber. Pedri. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So, time for
13,
changes on both sides, actually.
Number 16.
The pass has gone astray.
Number 4.
And here's Mbappe. Haaland goes for a shot! He scores! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Rice goes short. Plays it across.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Very nicely done. There's the delivery.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Konate deals with that comfortably.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, no question that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. And here's Pulisic. Pinches it off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ruben Dias. Konate. And it's Pedri. Yildiz. Out towards the flank.
Borussia Dortmund nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Pulisic. Zubimendi. And it's Rice.
There will be 3 minutes
He's been
added
shifted
time.
off it. Aims beyond the defence. Ødegaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 41, Rice.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time.
Coming on
Pulisic.
the field, number
That's
15.
a good run down the left. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas... Away from it all, Jim.
To all members
Vietnam
of the crowd,
never